What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lotus Core, the one who never knows best, and in today's video I'm here to talk to you guys about 2XKO. Now, I was uncertain about whether or not I wanted to address this because I was like, well, I don't really play the game like that, so I don't really know if it's my place. And then I thought about that and I was like, well, wait, but you took it upon yourself to talk about the game and everything when there was those layoffs and people were kind of dooming about the game, which I will say, like, I wasn't overly negative or pessimistic, I don't believe, and I still said that I want to support the game, see it succeed and thrive and all those good things. And I said that, you know, if things change for the better, characters get added that I like, whatever, I would love to play the game and give it another shot. Well, it looks like that's what we're gonna be doing, ladies and gentlemen. So today we have a roadmap that got tweeted out by the official 2XKO Twitter page that I want to take a look at. So play 2XKO, quick look at 2XKO in 2026. Stuff to know: we're adding another champion to our schedule for a total of 6 new champs releasing this year. We're also adding a new fuse plus a way to find duo partners in game next month. Lots to come. Thanks for being on the journey with us. And so we have this here. Now let me just go ahead and jump over to the other tab and blow this up for y'all. So this is it, the 2XKO roadmap for 2026. Like I said, I was hesitant about whether or not like it was my place to speak on this, but like if I spoke on the bad, I should speak on the good, right? Keep that same energy, you know what I'm saying? Give people their flowers and deserve it, all that good stuff. So as some of you guys will probably already know, if you keep up with 2XKO or still play the game, we got the release of Caitlyn earlier this year back in January. By the way, quick aside, I saw a decent amount of people on Twitter talking about 2XKO with like the release of Akali and everything like that and saying, wait, I thought this game was dead, which I guess that a lot of people did kind of make it seem that way. I tried my best to not make it seem that way in the videos that I made addressing it or talking about it, but 2XKO is not dead. You know what I mean? It looks like things are going in a great direction, and from what the players are saying and how they're feeling, it's probably in the best state that it's been up to this point. So hopefully it continues to grow and thrive. But yeah, the game is not dead. I saw a lot of people had that misconception. It's still alive. The team just downsized. They're still working to support it, as we can clearly see here. So Caitlyn released in January. It's now April 8th as I'm recording this video. I don't know if I'm getting this up today or tomorrow. But yesterday we finally got the release of Akali, who looks like the sickest character in the game. To your boy, I ain't gonna lie, she's pretty lit. I know there was some controversy about her design because she's not like super accurate to her in-game design in League of Legends. They do have alternate skins for her that look really good, that are more canon or like more loyal to her design. And then we also got the teaser of Senna. Now, if you recall, I think I made a video covering this. I can't remember for sure, but I think I did, where Akali and Senna actually got leaked right after, like either the same day or the day after those layoffs happened at Riot for the 2XKO team. I think a member of the team like accidentally showed something that they weren't supposed to on their way out or something like that. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but we basically saw that Akali and Senna were in the game. And then partially because of that, partially for like damage control and just to show people that, hey, we're still working towards things, there's still cool stuff in the future, Riot put out like a little article as well as like some information and some screenshots, and I think like a couple of really small clips showing Akali and Senna. So we knew Akali was on the way, coming soon. Senna, we don't have a release date just yet, but we know that she is releasing later this year. But yeah, and they both look sick. Senna, I don't know if she's gonna be for me, but I've already seen some people that are pretty excited for her. So we've also got the console launch of the game, which I was watching Maximilian's stream last night and I saw somebody in the chat say, oh my god, this game's just never gonna come out, is it? And then some people were just like, what are you talking about? And then people were saying like, the game is out. And then a couple of people said, well, but what about on PS5? And I'm like, yo, there's actually still like, there's a lot of misconceptions out there right now with this game, where there's people who think that the game is dead. There's people who think that Riot has already cut off support for it. People think the game is still in early access and that it's not on console. Like, the game is out. It's still alive. It's still getting support. It's out on console. It's out and playable right now on PS5. Now, I personally will be playing the game on PC, but I do have it on my PlayStation as well. I've tried it on both. I will say that if there's any difference I've noticed, I might feel slightly more input delay on PlayStation than PC, maybe just a tiny little bit, but I don't know how much of a difference it really is, or it could just be in my head. But yeah, the console launch for the game did happen. We can also zoom in a little bit here. Also got the release of some arcade skins. There was a launch celebration event that I did not participate in because I was not actively playing the game at the time, and a brand new stage. Now, they're also going to be releasing local duos so that you can play with your duos offline. Spirit Blossom skins, which look incredible, by the way. Matter of fact, can I go ahead and pull those up real quick and show you guys at least like the image that they put out to show what those Spirit Blossom skins look like, because they're really, really dope. The Yasuo one and the Arya one in particular, muy magnifique. I've seen a lot of people really hyped and excited about that. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. Found it. So this right here, there's going to be a Spirit Blossom mega bundle. Now, I don't know if it's just for these 3 characters or if it's for more. I'm gonna be buying it regardless. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, okay, so like I be feeling like I'm in a weird position because, like, on one hand, I do feel like the monetization practices in this game are kind of egregious and could stand to be toned down, and so I should speak with my wallet, right? But on the other hand, it's like I am a content creator, and this is a game that I invest in, and whatever is worth it for me, and it's my money, and you know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I feel weird about it, but whatever. I don't have to sit here and justify it to myself. You decide for yourself whether or not things are worth your money that you want to spend it on. I think these skins are sick. You see one for Teemo, you have Yasuo and Ahri as well. I know there are other characters like Akali, for example, who have a Spirit Blossom skin. Will her make an appearance in the game? I don't know for sure. You can actually see these in the game already. As a matter of fact, if I pull it up, which we might, if I don't forget to do that, you can actually see how these look in game already, as well as the Blood Moon, which we'll go ahead and get back to. So if we jump over here back to this monitor, you'll see there's also a Spirit Blossom event happening in game. Then next, there's going to be a brand new fuse, an entirely new fuse, a season 2 with a ranked reset, Duo Finder, and the Blood Moon stage. Now, as far as the new fuse is concerned, I'm very interested and curious about it, but I just don't really know how much it's going to matter. I guess for the casual players, maybe, because here's the thing, right? When this game was in, alpha and early access, I was a big believer that freestyle was going to eventually be the meta. Of course, things weren't solved yet. The game, and even still now, the game's not solved, and it's constantly changing and evolving. So there's always something new to learn, and people are coming up with new tech, new setups, combos, mix-ups, and everything every day. And sometimes they're forced to because of just how much the game is constantly changing. But it seemed to me like freestyle was going to be the wave, right? This offered the most flexibility, freedom, and it just seemed to be the strongest. People were still experimenting with double down and 2x assist and everything of that nature. And if you ask any top player at this point, they would just tell you that freestyle is the best assist. You don't really see any other, not assist, is the best fuse. You don't see any other fuse getting used at the highest level. And any player who's that you ask which one should you use or learn, they're probably going to tell you to just use freestyle. You know what I mean? So what this new one could be, it could shake that up. It could change up the meta. It could be something that could compete with freestyle. It's hard to say just because of the way that this game inherently works with like the handshake tag and everything. I don't know, but at the very least, it'll offer another option for those who aren't competing at the highest level and just want something else to do. Season 2 with the rank reset, I'm always in favor of. Obviously, I have not been playing this game, so ranked isn't something that I really dove into in this game, so like it doesn't really apply to me. But I'm in favor of rank resets in general when I was still playing Tekken 8, which I'm currently taking a break from, if you guys haven't noticed. I'm in favor of the rank reset. I know some people, I feel like it's the small minority, but some people don't like that. I don't mind it. I think it gives players incentive to grind and get back online, and there's more people in matchmaking, everything like that. Because a lot of players, like if you hit the max rank, you kind of just stop playing rank. I mean, some people will still play ranked, right? Because their only way of finding other players who are capable of competing with them and like are close to their skill level is by playing ranked and getting in the queue to find other players of similar rank. But a lot of people will just like play with their friends, their homies, sparring partners, or just casuals, whatever, because like I hit max ranks, what purpose is there for me to keep going? A rank reset incentivizes people to get back into that pool, back into the matchmaking grind, etc., etc. Duo finders. So if you're playing online, I believe what this is, that you're going to be able to queue up and find a duo to play with if you so choose to. Not a feature that I feel like I'm going to be using very much, but it's good that it's going to be an option out there for people who do want to use duos, which is, one of the selling points of this game. I mean, and then a Blood Moon stage, which I'm sure is going to look incredible. Then there's going to be a new summer event, more skins, and another stage. So within the next 2-3 months, there's going to be several new characters and stages. So that's pretty exciting. Now, speaking of these characters, again, I'm not well versed in the world of Riot Games or League of Legends, but I do think something that's interesting here is that there's 3 more champs here that are going to be added that we don't know who they are. I don't know if it means anything, but this one says new and these don't. So is this one potentially going to be like a character original to 2XKO, someone that they're making up that's never been seen before, and then these are just going to be classic like League of Legends characters, or am I looking too deep into it? Does this mean anything? Really don't know, but it says more details to be announced. We're ironing out our upcoming patches for the rest of 2026 with more to come. Yeah, also you guys didn't know this, but I am recording this live on my Twitch stream right now, which by the way, link is always in the description down below, twitch.tv/LotusSakura, that you can go ahead and pull up there. Although I might be getting back to multi-streaming soon. Who knows? I might multi-stream today and watch Twitch Rivals and play some 2XKO, which I've probably already done by the time you're seeing this, depending on how things go. But yeah, they're in chat saying they're breaking the glass for Swimsuit Ahri, which I'm surprised isn't in the game already, because there's already a plethora of skins. And you know what, speaking of skins, I will go ahead and open up the game real quick and just kind of show you what they got going on in terms of that, because you can see it already. Oh, but before we do that, someone in chat has just informed me that they confirmed on Twitter it's someone they weren't originally planning on having this season, which goes back to what someone else told me, where I guess originally the plan for this game was for them to have 5 seasons per year for the game, right? I guess like, let's say 5 like ranked seasons or like in-game seasons. and 1 new character being added each season. Now they've downsized it to 3 seasons, it seems, and 2 champs per season. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the norm moving forward. And again, we have no clue how long this game will be sustained and supported or whatever. That depends on the success of it, right? Slow down, boy. But yeah, that being said, I do want to jump in real quick and show you guys the Spirit Blossom and the Blood Moon skins and stuff, because they are pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so here we are in the game, and if you take a look over at the different champions, let's go to Ahri. Actually, Ahri, to the shock of absolutely no one, I'm pretty certain has the most skins in the game right now. You have the regular Ahri, you have Arcade Ahri, which, like I said, they already had this arcade event. Really sick. I'm not gonna lie, I like this quite a lot. You have Bees Ahri, Dynasty Ahri, which I actually do have and have used for myself. I like this one quite a lot. Frame Perfect Ahri, which is pretty dope. Snow Moon Ahri, and Spirit Blossom Ahri, with a couple of extra ones I saw in here that are kind of, I'm saying, with the black square looking kind of demonic. I ain't gonna lie to you, but she looked good. She looked good. She looked real good. So yeah, the skins in this game do look great. I've also just noticed that these are called Mythic as opposed to Legendary. So I guess that's because these are like part of like those mega bundles or like the specific events, as opposed to just like the ones that they randomly add to the game. Yeah, and then if we go over to Yasuo, you can see he's got his fair share as well. Let's go ahead and skip this intro. He's only got 5 so far, but I think they're all pretty good. And this is Blood Moon Yasuo. This is so sick. Foreseen Yasuo is one that I've been using, but you've also got Rift Quest and Spirit Blossom, but Blood Moon looks incredible. Multiple different colors that come with that. And Spirit Blossom as well. So these aren't actually unlockable in the game right now. I think you have to wait for the actual event. But yeah, these are sick. These are sick. This Spirit Blossom one is it's super dope. And then if you take a look at Akali's got a few as well. Let's go ahead and skip this real quick. So she's already got a couple. So this is her base skin. Like I said, a lot of people were critical of this design. They weren't fans of it. As somebody who has no attachment to League of Legends or, you know, these characters prior, no investment or anything like that, I think this design is super sick and really cool. Although I do understand where people are coming from when they say they don't like the change in the hair and like the joggers that she's basically wearing, and like this like streetwear ninja thing she's got going on, which I'm a sucker for that aesthetic. You look at, I played Kimberly in Street Fighter 6. I want to play Akali now in 2XKO. Kunimitsu in Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. You know what I mean? Like I'm all for that. They speaking to me specifically with that one. But this comes with multiple different colors as well. You can see I've gone ahead and unlocked all of these except this one, because you need to do like the Mash 3 challenges for this, which I haven't started yet. Then you got Blood Moon Akali, which looks very sick, and this looks a lot more loyal to her design in League of Legends when it comes to the hairstyle and everything like that, and more accurate to how she looks in that game with multiple chromas as well. I think this one is really sick. And then you've also got Silver Fang, which I've already go ahead and unlocked because I did purchase the mega bundle for Akali to unlock the character and her chromas and the alternate skin and everything like that. So I think this is super dope. Apparently this is not a popular skin. Apparently people do not really rock with this one like that. I guess there's just other skins that she has that people would prefer, but I think this is super dope. I like this a lot, and the extra chromas that it comes with as well are pretty good. I like this one a lot. Yeah, when it comes to the skins and the chromas, I ain't gonna lie, and we knew this was going to be the case. We knew that this was how this was going to work, right? The game's free to play. They got to make money somewhere. Now, these things could probably stand to be a little bit less expensive than they currently are, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to spend it, and you can unlock a lot of these characters. I think you can unlock every character in the game for free, so you don't have to pay for characters either. I have these champion tokens because I did buy like the starter bundle. I think they have like a bunch of arcane stuff and some KO points and some tokens and everything like that, just to kind of get things rolling. That was when the game like first dropped. I went ahead and did that thinking I was going to play it more than I did, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It all worked out. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, is that 2XKO is doing pretty good right now. It's still alive and well, and they've got a lot going on in the way of content and future support. And with the release of Akali, I'm excited to sink my teeth back into this game. Got my little avatar right here. Y'all fucking with the fit. Y'all like the drip. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to go ahead, wrap up this video, and I'm gonna do some Akali combo trials and maybe jump into some online matches before this Twitch Rivals event later today. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all this content I'm bringing you. With all being said, that's pretty much all for today. Remember, let's get happy to you from the bad. Later.